given that matrix P is this matrix here where we've got 3, -1, -4, 2, find its determinant. Okay, find its determinant inverse. So we'll answer the first one where we are asked to find the determinant. So finding the determinant here, we are answering question P. P, which is matrix P, is here we have this is 3 here, then we have -4, we have -1, then 2, like this. So remember, for determinant we say it's major diagonal minus what? Minor diagonal. So determinant of matrix, this matrix, determinant of P is equal to major diagonal minus minor, okay, minor diagonal. Okay, so this is our major and this is the minor. So just substitute here, we say it's 3 times this one. So here we say it's 3 by 2, then minus, open bracket, here we have -4 by -1, we close. Okay, so having this, here say this and this, we are going to have 6, minus here this and this, we are going to have 4, because this is negative by negative, it will give us positive, then 4, 1, it will give us 4, so they are going to have 4. So here our determinant is going to be 2. So here our determinant will just be what? 2. Okay, determinant of P is 2. So this is the first one, A1. Okay, this is A1. So now we can answer our A1 is 2. Okay, answer. Then to answer A2, this one here, we can also still use this part here. Okay, so here we want inverse. So remember, inverse is simply the opposite of this. So for inverse, we say inverse of this matrix P, okay, matrix P will be equal to what's given by 1 over determinant, okay, determinant of P, then times the adjoint, the adjoint of matrix P. Okay, adjoint is the one that you take when you interchange the minor diagonal and also multiply the negative part to the the adjoint is the one that you take once you interchange the major diagonal and you multiply the negative sign to the minor diagonal. That is what we call the adjoint. So here we'll say it's 1 over, where there is this one, remember we've calculated it's 2, then we open like this. So this is now the adjoint. We are going to interchange this. So interchanging here, these two shift, it will be there. So here we're going to have a 2, this side a 3. So once you multiply by negative this side, you are going to have positive 4. Okay, so even this side you are going to have positive 1, like this. So this is the adjoint of this matrix. So once you multiply by this, which means we have calculated the inverse. So this and this, we we are going to have this by this, which means here you are multiplying half by 2. We are going to have a 1 here. Okay, and then this and this, we are going to have 1 over 2. Then this and this, we are going to have 2. Then this and this, we are going to have 3 over 2. So this is what we have. So this one here, it is the inverse matrix of P. Okay, so we are done. Now we move to the next question, which is a GP. Okay, B1. So here the question says, given the geometric progression, here we have first thing, we have been given this information 30, 90. Then find the 10th term. So here it's we've already been told that this is what it's a GP. Okay, this is a geometric progression. So for a geometric progression, we know that a next term is being obtained by multiplying the common ratio or constant amount to the previous term. Okay, so here for us to find the 10th term, so the formula that we are going to use is this one for the first one, which is we'll say T. Well, what they want is 10th term, so you say T 10 is equal to, okay, we just say 10. Okay, let me just say n because it's just a formula. Then a r to the power n minus 1. This is the formula that we are going to use to a GP where a is the first term, r is the common ratio, n is the number of terms. So here what we have a we have, okay, a we have, which is the first term here, it's 10. So a we have, okay, a we have 10. Then r, do we have r? R we don't have. And n we have, okay, n it's 10. Okay, then r we don't have. So to find r here, we'll say r is equal to second term over or divided by what? First term. Or we can say third term divided by second what? Term. Same formula. Same these ratios, we are going to have what? The same answer. Okay, whether you consider this one or the other one, we are going to have same answer. So here we have this is first term, this is second term, this is what? Third term. Okay, so here to find the common ratio, we'll say r is equal to, where there is T2 will replace by 30. So here we'll say it's 30 over T1 it's 10. Okay, this one into this, how many times? So r is equal to 3. So here our common ratio is what? 3. So having our common ratio 3, then we can replace in the formula where we have been asked to find the 10th term. So we say 10 is equal to, so where there is a we replace by 10, here we say it's 10. Then open bracket, okay, we'll say open bracket. Then where there is r it's also 3. Here r is 3. So now since r is 3 to the power n it's 10 again. N it's 10. Okay, n is 10 minus 1. So this is the formula that we have. So we are just computing in the formula. So to find the 10th term here, we say it's 10, then 10 minus 1, we are going to have 3 to the power 9. Okay, 3 to the power 9. So what is, so here 3 to the power 9 doesn't mean that you multiply 3 by 9. No, here it doesn't mean that you are multiplying 3 times 9. We are multiplying 3 9 times by itself. Okay, so 3 to the power 9, the answer is, so we have 10 times 3 to the power 9, the answer is 19,683. Okay, once you multiply 3 to the power 9, you are going to get something like this. This is the value, and remember this one is not a point. Okay, it's a comma. So if at all you are not clear on how you can separate thousands, do not include it. Okay, do not include it when writing down. So here I'll multiply 10 times this. So once I multiply 10 times what I have here, the answer will be, so I'll just add a 0 this side, so it's going to be 19,6, then 830. So this is what the 10th term. Okay, so here the second one is to find the sum of the first 6 terms. Okay, sum of the first 6 terms, sum of the first 6 terms. So remember our R here, the common ratio is 3. So again here we have the formulas that we use. So since our R is greater than 1, so we are going to use this formula where we say sum, okay, sum is equal to A, open bracket, our R is greater than 1, so we say R n minus 1, we close, then over R minus 1. Okay, so here we are calculating the sum of the first 6 terms. First 6 terms. So we are saying that n here, n is equal to 6, but the first term here it's still what, 10. Okay, the first term is still 10, and our common ratio is still what, R is equal to 3. Okay, so since R is greater than 1, we are going to use what, this formula. If it was less than 1, this R, we would have changed this R to be on the other side. Okay, that's the condition. So here we are saying that S to the power 6 there, which is representing the first 6 terms, okay, which will be equal to A will place by 10, then open bracket, R, which is 3 to the n represents 6, then minus 1, we close, then over here we say it's 3 minus 1. Okay, this is what we have. So having this, here it's 10, open bracket, okay, 6, 3 to the power 6. So I have this calculator, is the one that I'm using. Okay, just in case we are having challenges on the calculators, I say 3, here is 3 to the power, you go there, you write that's power 6. Okay, so now the answer is 729. Okay, so here I'll say 729 minus 1, we close, then over here 3 minus 1, the answer is 2. So here we can say 2 there, it's 1. 2 into 10, it's what? 5. Okay, 2 there, it's 5. So here we have this one here, which is, or we have, I'm remaining with 5, open bracket, 729, take away 1, we are going to have 728, close. So we can multiply this. So multiplying this, we get the sum of the first 6 terms. So this one answer by 5. Okay, so here my answer is 3, 6. Okay, 3, 6, 4, 5. This is the answer, which is sum of the first 6 terms. Again, I'm emphasizing on this one here. This is a comma. If I told you put a point here, or you put a comma, you write a comma like a point, which means all information has been distorted. Okay, that is when the figure will change. This one will read to 3.645. So if I thought you are putting a comma, it should be something like this. Okay, not like just a dot, which means it's a point. Okay, thank you. We proceed to the next one. Okay, now this one here, we want to calculate the mean, the geometric mean of 2430 and 21870. This is what we are going to, this is what they want us to calculate. Okay, now here we have, it's the mean. So with the mean, which means there's a number in between. So here we have 2, 4, 3, 0. So it's comma. So since here we are looking for a number in the middle, we can say here, we can say it's x. Okay, then comma, that this is, it's the one that is representing mean, comma, 21870. Okay, so this is the figure. If at all I've copied this correctly, okay, but what I'm giving you is the concept on how you can answer certain questions like this. So here, if at all again you are finding it difficult to memorize the formula, the same formula that we use for mean, you can just say, you can say this is A, they are consecutive, this is B, and this is what? C. So there is A, B, C. Or if at all you don't want to use this letter, you can simply say this is what? First term, this is second term. Okay, this is second term here, and this is what? Third term. Then remember, when you want to find the common ratio here, the formula that we use is R is equal to second term then over first term is equal to third term over second term. So this is the one that we are going to use. So having this, since we don't have the second term here, and we don't have the second term, so it is somewhat difficult just to go direct and find the common ratio. So but we are going to use this same information for us to find the value of of x. Okay, so the second term here is being represented by letter x there. So we'll say it's x, here we'll say it's x, then over, where there's still one replaced by this, which is 2430 30, then there is equal here, so this equal T3 is this one, which is 21,870. Okay, then T2 is just X. Okay, this is what we have. So having this, we multiply this times this and this times this. Okay, so this and this, we are going to have X squared. Once you multiply this, then is equal to this here times this figure. So we have 2430, okay, times 21,870. Okay, so we have something like this here. We are multiplying. Remember, what you want to calculate is the value of x, not x squared. Okay, so to calculate the value of x, which means you are going to introduce the square root this side, you square both sides. Okay, once you square, you expect two answers, negative or positive. Okay, so here we say plus or equal to. Okay, so we'll just get a calculator and we replace what we have here. So I'll say it's 24, yeah, 30 by 21. Okay, 21 there, 870. Okay, so having this, I have this here, then I'm going to find the square root of this answer. Square answer, what am I having? So here my answer is 7290. Okay, so plus or minus 7290. Okay, so here this is my value. So x is equal to 7290, then or negative 7290. Okay, but now the base answer here, that which we are going to get, is what? 7290. Then you are done. So we consider the positive one. So remember, when you are answering, you need to show all the possible values that you can get once you find the square root of a given value. Okay, so you need to show that you are able to get a positive and the negative, but the best answer that you are going to get to replace here is going to be what? A positive value. Okay, thank you for following.